Rap Delites. Rap Delites. Rap Delites.
Okay. You good? You good? Everybody good?
I'm good.
Everybody look good?
Oh, thank God you got that pop joint up there this time. Last time you was like pop, 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 pop,
pop, pop, pop.
That little pop
goes my mind.
I was like, Barnes did, and what you call? They in it.
Yo, what's going on? What's good? Welcome to the Rap Delites podcast, home of the organic hip hop commentary. Nothing but that raw shit. No cultural appropriation, nothing like that. We got my sister over there, the Belizean Biddy.
Hey.
Mrs. Smith.
What is up?
What's going on, Miss Smith? What's good?
Like that's my
What's
little...
good?
I'm good.
Missed you last week.
Did you miss me? No,
Missed
you
you
don't.
week.
I know Ty. I know Chris did, but you
I didn't.
Did not, because you are
I'm a hater. You was hanging out with Tyler Perry and Medea. Did you see Medea?
I wanted to go to Tyler Perry Studios actually, but I didn't. We weren't able to make it down there. It was like
you gotta convert to go in there.
A fun-filled weekend.
You gotta convert to go into that.
But I do, because it's on my list of things to do. So I gotta check that out. So I want to definitely hit that up.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind catching that.
Atlanta was good.
Yeah, nice weather.
The weather was pretty good. It was rainy, but it was warm. So we were good. Okay. Yeah.
What's up?
How you guys up here?
Everybody good. Miss Smith. Showing us how it's done. We got my sister Chrissy Mack right here. What's going on, Mac?
What's up, y'all?
What's good? Everything good?
Yeah, everything good. Got a lot going on.
Lot going on. That's what's up. And I am the Potty Mouth podcaster, Mouth Almighty, the Fresh Grinch, Bats himself. What's going on, peoples? We are popping. Are y'all ready to pod?
We are ready to pod.
Sam, you ready to pod? I forgot to mention my brother.
We're singing this morning, honey.
I forgot to let my man. I always gotta give my man props. Sam over there. You know what I mean?
Sam props.
Sam is always ready to pod.
Props.
Nah. But Sam is behind the camera. You know what I mean?
I wish we could show a still of Sam right now, and the way he's like. I just this image
just chilling.
With
you know
the
what I mean?
smoke, like the joint hanging out
his
his mouth.
I look like an old head uncle. Looking like that old head uncle back in the day.
You look like.
Hey, let me show you how it's done. Young boy.
You like the boy from Martin. I can't think of the character. You look like the boy from Martin, the security guard right now.
Uncle Otis.
That's what he looks like right now.
Damn, that's not a compliment.
I'm just letting you know.
He's always got his ass
I'm just telling you the vibes you're giving me right now, right?
Oh, you want to do the
you got this tool belt mixed up, don't you?
You know, Otis, you want some of this?
I'm just putting out the vibes. That's what I'm getting from you.
Oh, man. So let's get into it. We want to give a shout out to our brother, Dr. First, we're going to give a shout out to our brother, TSK1, who isn't here today. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he got hooked up with a little biddy or something like that. You know, like TK.
He's putting his business out there. He would not.
What? He wouldn't get a biddy?
He would not brush us off.
For a biddy?
For a biddy. Now, you, on the other hand.
Listen, my biddy is biddying.
Pre-Nick vibes, you would have brushed us off for a biddy.
No, I would not for the podcast. Sam, tell him. I'm always ready to pod.
You're always ready to pod.
I don't get I'll have it. If I had something like that popping, I should just be sitting over the couch over there, like leg folded, just waiting for this shit to end, all upset and not liking me or whatever like that.
Ridiculous.
But I'd be ready to pod. I wouldn't give a fuck. But shout out to my man TSK1 who isn't here today. Y'all heard about what happened? Dr. Dre from Yo MTV Raps.
We did. I did. Who sent that out? Somebody sent that out to us.
TSK1 sent that out. Dr. Dre from Yo MTV Raps, who he's suffering from diabetes right now, and subsequently went blind from diabetes. So we want to give a healthy shout out to Dr. Dre from Yo MTV Raps. And also to his co-host Ed Lover and everything like that. We all grew up on Dr. Dre and Ed Lover and Yo MTV Raps, and we want to give a shout out to him. Also want to give a rest in peace to John Witherspoon.
Pops.
Bam. bang, 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 bang.
That was a hurt piece for me right there. That was a hurt piece.
Yeah. I've been watching.
Definitely for the culture.
What was the first time you ever like saw John Witherspoon like on like film?
My most memorable would be my favorite movie, Boomerang. Of course, but. God, I can't. I feel like I've seen him on like as a younger John Witherspoon. I can't remember.
The Wayans
show. Yeah, he had that show with the Wayans brothers.
The first time I saw John Witherspoon was on Hollywood Shuffle.
Yeah.
Robert Townsend's first film, whatever like that, and he played Robert Townsend's boss at this hot dog stand.
I remember that when they had that nasty hot dog stand.
When they were selling those hoe cakes. Okay. So what the hell is hoe cakes? Some hoe cakes.
I remember that. Hoes gotta eat too. I remember that.
Oh, he was fucking hilarious and a great improv guy and everything like that. So rest in peace to John Witherspoon, man.
I know.
He'd definitely be missed.
I was following his son, and he was just putting a lot of things into perspective. Just like I'm just happy to be able to, have shared him with the world and have so much to go back and look back on to kind of remember my dad.
Yeah, that's a great, like when you have children. We all have children and everything like that. When you have children, you want to leave them with, not only everybody went, generational wealth and all that kind of that's all great, but you want to leave them with the best memory of you as possible. You know what I mean? When they look back and think about you, they say, "Damn, you know what I mean? My mom was this shit. My pop was this." You know what I mean? That's what, and that's what I want to do. You know what I mean? Because I'm not leaving my mom, my dad, my children anything in a will. They're not getting nothing. I'm spending it all. I'm spending it all.
First of all, we don't believe that for anything in the world. I don't believe that. I don't believe you. At least leave them.
I'll leave them
not
a
even
bill.
The hat collection, Vaughn?
I'll leave them a bill.
Not even the hat collection. All right, we gonna just come. We just gonna run through here. As soon as you pass, God forbid, we just gonna run. We just gonna start housing shit. How about that? Me, Chrissy back, and all the kids. We're gonna start housing stuff.
There you go.
Take over the podcast.
There you go. There you go. Say no. You know what I mean? But yeah, rest in peace to John Witherspoon. Healthy shout out to Dr. Dre from Yo MTV Raps. We're going to get into what everybody is listening to. We're going to shoot over here to my sister, Miss Smith. What have you been listening to, Miss Smith?
I have been listening to, I took it back. I have been listening to some old school, some Leaders of the New School.
Anything in particular about Leaders of the New School?
Oh, what was I listening to today? What's that joint where they was in the
PTA,
school? PTA. That's another, yes, PTA.
Story.
That was my joint. I was listening to PTA today. And then I transitioned into Tribe Scenario Remix.
So you was on some like Buster shit.
Yeah, I was on some Buster, but then I went into like what's that joint with Tribe? Electric Relaxation. Like I just went into it, and I don't know what I had the craziest notion to listen to some LL. I wanted to hear like some booming system today. So I had to pull that. Yeah, I had to pull that out. Don't judge me, but
smell LL Cool J.
That was he was licking his lips like that. That's how I was when I listened to it. But that's my joint.
Yeah, I love LL.
That's how you need to look at them lips right now, Sam.
We was talking about before the show. We was talking about LL Cool J, and I got into like an argument with some asshole online about LL Cool J, talking about LL Cool J wasn't one of the top lyricists of the day, and he was.
Was it the underground hip hop?
Probably one of them sucker ass groups.
Yeah.
I'm in those groups because I got to share the show. You know what I mean? But dealing with them motherfuckers on there is fucking excruciating. It's like, you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Like LL was a god.
Right.
Like he didn't get into battles with like Big Daddy Kane and the G-Raps and Rakim and them because them niggas respected him. They liked him.
Right.
So what no reason to battle those niggas, you know what I mean?
Right.
He got into battles with he got into battles with Ice-T. He got in a battle with Hammer, and he got in a battle with most noticeably Kumo D, because them niggas they picked those battles.
Yeah.
They like Kumo D. LL came out with "I Need a Beat." Kumo D thought it was too close to Tila Rock's "It's Yours," and he dissed LL. And he dissed LL, and then LL came back.
Yeah.
And then they went back and forth, and he eventually crushed Kumo D. Then Ice-T dissed LL on "I'm Your Pusher." It's a video it's on the song when he's like, Ice-T is acting like he's pushing music, selling music, and like dope and whatever like that. So the boy was like, yo, you got any more of that LL? You got any of that LL Cool J? Nah, I ain't got none of that, man. That was a diss. LL took it personal and dissed him back. Hammer dissed Dougie Fresh, LL, Run DMC. And
that was the climate back then. That was the culture. That's what you did.
So I mean, like the shit on LL.
Take it personally, like
the shit on LL is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like LL is hip hop royalty, and the guy who coined the phrase "the GOAT."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think any gentleman that hates on LL because he licks his lips, like you just
listen. I didn't give a fuck about none of that.
Exactly,
LL
because
was
lyrically, LL is still at the top of the, like, you know what I mean? Like there's nothing nobody can say about LL. Look how far he has succumbed, like surpassed so many different eras, and it's still been like, you know, he can come out on top. Now I don't know per se if he can bring out some shit right now.
I don't know.
Like I'm not hating and saying that he can't.
I think LL got a good 16 in you, at least a dope ass. So maybe not an album.
Yeah.
But a dope song, I definitely think he got a dope song in him.
That's like saying like
Jazzy Jeff.
Like Fresh Prince could do something. I don't know. Fresh Prince could do something.
I think he has one song, like a song in him.
A song?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think he has a song. Like a whole album or shit.
I feel like it'd be more pop. I don't see him coming out with like some.
No. Well, it always was.
I don't know.
Like Fresh Prince, he was. I don't think he's going to do any like hard records, but I think LL could come with a nice hard record, like a street record,
right.
at least one joint.
I mean, I respect him for that. I give him that.
Yeah, I can see that. You know what I mean?
If need be, if somebody come at his neck, I see it.
Yeah.
Because LL surprised me more than once.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like he surprised me. Well, like I remember motherfuckers that counted him out after the Walking with a Panther album, and then he came out with Fucking Mama Said Knock You Out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then people still counted him out, and then he was like still coming back. Like time after time, he's come back with some shit. So I mean, you would listen to LL Booming System.
I listen to Booming System. Yep.
Shout out to that. Chrissy Mack, what you been listening to, Chrissy Mack? As if I don't know.
Yeah, I know, right? I was listening to the new Gang Starr.
The new Gang Starr.
I gotta get that. Who is that on Tidal? Where's that at? Is that on Tidal?
It's on everything.
Streaming everywhere? Alright, good. When did that drop?
Yesterday.
Alright.
Anything stand out to you?
I got a warm feeling hearing that album. It just, you know what I mean? Like, everybody was just waiting for that. Like, Guru back on the premiere beat. And I got, this right here.
Well, this is the one that came out before the album came out, Family and Loyalty.
This is one of my favorites. Yeah. This and Bad Name. I would say Family and Loyalty is my first favorite, and then Bad Name, second one. The joint with J. Rue, The Damager.
Yo, the one I fuck with is Take Flight, the Militia 4 with fucking Bumpy Knuckles. That shit right there banged the fuck out. I love that. I was listening to, like, I knew and there's so much shit that came out this week. You know what I mean? So I knew a lot of shit was coming out this week, and then I had to like do something early this morning. So I bought one of the little, like, I got my little speakers right here and shit like that, but I ain't have none of that shit on me. So I bought a little speaker just for my truck. Right. You got one of those, Sam?
I got the.
You got headphones and shit. You listen to your headphones. I like to hear shit like in the, like, so I put a little speaker just so I can listen to my shit. You know? Oh, you got the whole. You illuminate the whole truck. You illuminate the whole truck. You know what I mean? I ain't get that. I tried to do that.
You
and then
think small? I go big.
I tried to do that, but the joint that I had it like. Remember we were talking about that a long time ago, and I synced it up to my radio, and it was like making a whole lot of static, and I couldn't really get it good. But either way, I was listening to this shit in the truck, and this shit is banging. You know what I mean? Anybody who's missed. Anybody who's missed Gang Starr and missed Guru is gonna love this album. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I haven't heard anybody say anything bad about this album.
Yeah,
because
anybody just
faith
listening,
has been restored in hip hop.
Yeah, anybody that was listening to it was waiting for it. And
it was long awaited.
Yeah,
though, right?
and it was one of those things like it's one of the better albums that I heard like after a person passes away and they like take old vocals and stuff, because it's not like when they did that the B.I.G. John and they had all those other like rappers on there, and it just sounded pieced together. It was just like throwaway verses from Big. This sounds like a real
authentic, as if he was still like modern day.
This sounds as close to a Gang Starr record that you could ever get.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? With Guru passing away.
Saying on there is
yo, he even had a line talking about Dolomite. I was like, yo, like, how do you know? Dolomite just had a movie come out. Like, how did you even know Guru?
But I think we touched base on this before. I'm happy to know that they didn't run into any challenges getting like audio for him because I know him and
Premier
weren't really seeing eye to eye before
and
he was passing.
but you know there was a lot of red tape. I would like to say about him and Guru and the dude MC Solar and all that shit. I'm just glad that everybody got past that.
Yeah.
And we were able to receive these verses from Guru. You know what I mean? You missed the voice. You know what I mean? It's just like him talking his shit or whatever like that. Bald head slick. You know what I mean? So just hearing this is dope. I'm here for it. Dope. I'm talking all about your fucking pick.
Reminiscent of like old Gang Starr, yeah.
Yeah. So that came out. Everybody's banging that. All of the heads are banging the new Gang Starr album. We know Chrissy's a head. But it was dope as shit. So I was also, like I said, I've been ranting about it the whole time we've been talking. But listening to this, also was listening to the new Apollo Brown joint.
I started. I ain't get through it. It's 21 tracks.
Yeah.
I started. I'm Apollo Brown.
That's why I had to listen to it in the car. Like I had to listen to it while I was working.
That's a lot.
Yeah. I was up since like 7:00. And I just put it on play.
I don't think they're dropping like albums with that many tracks like that anymore.
But he's a producer, so
he has everybody.
Yeah, so it's like
kind of like
him
a
rap,
DJ Khaled type joint.
But it's better than DJ Khaled because DJ Khaled don't do anything.
Exactly.
But we the best. We the best.
Exactly.
But yeah. So the joint God Helps Me is dope. Longevity is dope.
Okay.
What's another joint that's on here? All Day, that's another standout for me. And it's just, and he has like a premiere sound. The tracks that like when some of the joints where he like how he samples and scratches in and stuff like that had that same kind of sound. So you know, I mean, if you get a chance to check out Sincerely Detroit by Apollo Brown is dope.
About them Detroit producers.
We were talking about that the other week. I
really think Detroit, production-wise, is my favorite city.
Yeah.
Dilla, Black Milk, Apollo Brown.
All dope shit. Also, I was listening to. Let me pull it up first. I ain't even. The new Westside Gunn joint came out. Hitler Wears Hermes 7. It's Westside Gunn, you know what I mean, talking his shit, hog, and
who's this?
Westside Gunn.
I don't think I know this one.
He's a part of the whole Griselda movement and everything like
Griselda,
that.
you guys
He's a part of that whole movement and everything like that.
Okay.
But the title, Hitler Wears Hermes, is a play on the Devil Wears Prada. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like a play on that kind of thing, whatever like that. And this is Westside Gunn talking his shit. You know what I mean? Swagging out on motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Joints I like on here is Broadway Joe's, which is playing right now.
Is that him right there? He sounds really young. Is this a young kid?
He's the young.
He's 20s?
He's the younger one out of all of them.
Okay, he sounds really young. Okay.
He's like his early 20s, something like that. The first joint I heard off of this was this, I guess, quote unquote, the single, the joint Cool G with him, Benny and Conway.
Oh, I got Griselda on my live right now. They talk about play size 42.
Size 42. Yeah, is that one of the joints I put on here? That one, but yeah, that's a dope one too. Size 42 is dope. Kensington Pools, dope. It's just a dope joint. Now I mean 16 tracks, about 45 minutes.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
It's not bad. You can just put it in play.
Like you could, I want you to ride around this when you with your sons and you're in the car.
Yeah.
Just put on Westside Gunn and see what they say.
The struggle. Let me tell you.
They gonna be like, yo, mom, what
the struggle with them. The struggle with them in modern and hip hop is just
you play that West, cause they like my daughter don't know nothing about that Griselda shit.
Yeah.
She a girl. She totally, it's out of her fucking realm. You know? It's all Megan with her. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And these are new dudes. They ain't like I'm playing some, listen to this old school youngster.
Right.
These are new dudes that's popping right now.
Right.
But you still don't know about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But play this for you. You can play this for your son. They good kids.
Yeah.
You ain't got to worry about them going out there and trying to do some dumb shit after they listen.
Is that what they speaking about? I gotta listen to this. Let me listen first Let me give the okay, and then let me go back and listen to it.
It's street narrative.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Listen, I listened to NWA my entire life. I never smacked a woman, and I never shot anybody.
None of us ever did any of that.
Some motherfuckers was doing that.
Listen,
some motherfuckers
nobody within our circle, but nobody listens to our shit like, yo.
Yeah, let me go smack a bitch and shoot a nigga.
Today. Maybe tomorrow.
We'll be right back with more Rap Delites, more Bats, more Chrissy Mack, more Miss Smith.
I'm TSK1, and this is Rap Delites.
Yo, welcome back to the Rap Delites podcast. I am Bats. That is Miss Smith in the zone. That is Chrissy Mack. We are listening to some Mc Lyte, Paper Thin. I sent out a text to our group chat, and we was talking about Mc Lyte, how when she was first coming out, she came out with her first album, she came out with a second album, and then after her second album, she wanted to do something. She wanted to be a little more feminine. Do a little more something, a little more sexy, you know what I mean? And the executives actually stopped her from doing that, saying it's not good for her image. Everybody expects her to be like this, like around the way girl, tomboy type of chick or whatever like that, and they wouldn't allow her to do it or whatever like that, which is a striking contrast to what most of the women that go through in the industry have to go through. A lot of times they trying to push them to be more sexy, take your clothes off, do more of this, whatever like that. I feel like
with Lyte though, they made an excellent call with that.
Yeah.
I feel like because her voice, her tone, her delivery, everything was around the way girl. Mm-hmm. I don't know how it would have felt if I would have saw her come back second, third album. Shorts. Yeah, on some, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how I would have felt seeing a sexier, more Lyte. And she even, like, appealed to a lot of guys back then, the way that she was. You know what I mean? She didn't need to go a sexy route. You know what I mean? I know that she might have wanted to follow the trends of the salt and peppers back then or whatever, but Lyte was Lyte. Like, it was completely, like... You know what I mean? She played it safe. I'm glad that they kind of did that. Sometimes I kind of, I veer off from them.
The executives come in and sometimes do a good job, or sometimes they do a shit job. You know what I mean? Chrissy Mack, what did you feel about like that whole situation with Lyte when she said that?
That article shocked me.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. I did not know that. MC Lyte was definitely one of my favorites. I'm a little tomboyish, like how she was and everything. Mm-hmm. And I did notice like people was getting on her back then about her style and wanted her to wear more makeup. And I did realize that she started putting on lipstick and makeup and stuff like that. But yeah, that article shocked me. I didn't know that she wanted to go that route, and they told her not to. Mm-hmm. I kind of agree with what you said, though. It would have been a little weird, because I know for me personally, like, I'm a little tomboyish or whatever. And people be like, well, Chrissy, how come you don't wear, like, heels and dresses? And I'm like, well, where am I going to go to in the hood and heels and a dress?
Like,
I would feel...
I feel my most comfortable. I feel my most comfortable.
Unless I'm going somewhere, where that's appropriate or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. I thought I was surprised to hear it. You know what I mean? When I was like, damn, like, really? You know what I mean? But my thing is, like... I mean, if that's something that she wanted to do, you know what I mean. I'm funny story. You met my sister Bree. Y'all met Bree. Y'all remember my sister Bree. And Bree was a tomboy growing up. I mean, rough. Mm-hmm. She was she was rougher than some of the niggas I hang out with. Mm-hmm. Like a rough fucking, shout out to Bree, what's going on, babe? A rough fucking little customer, you know what I mean? And on some like light skin shit, you know what I mean? Still rough as shit. And I remember one time, because we both went to Kappa together.
Mm-hmm. Bree went to Kappa?
Huh? Yeah,
did she live around around Moore Street, that whole
No. She grew up in Southwest around like 52nd and King Sesson. And then she moved around like 56 and Girard. Okay. Or whatever like that. You know what I mean? But I remember one time, she used to like dress in trees and big shirts and stuff like that. All that kind of shit.
Big sweatpants. I used to dress like that.
All that kind of shit.
Big polo sweats.
Yeah, all that kind of shit. And that's how she got down. And I remember one day she came to school and she had a dress on. I'm like... What the fuck you got on? You look like a fucking John. Like what? Like you corny.
Like
as
loving
shit.
basketball
Like
when
you
she came in there, right?
Like you corny as shit. Like what the fuck you got
I
on?
hate on her for that.
That's the thing.
Right.
That was where she wanted to be right now. That was where she felt right now. And I don't ever want anybody to be stifled in how they want to express themselves as far as clothing is concerned.
Real.
Like that.
I mean,
you know, because young girls get older.
Yeah.
And they want to do shit that's now. I don't want to do that no more. If you want to dress like that, that's fine. But if you want to change it up and want to wear a dress, or you want to wear heels, or you want to put on makeup, I raised a daughter by myself. I went through that.
Yeah.
Where she just like, okay.
You wanted to wear heels and shit? Yeah. I think I remember that time.
Bang!
I think I remember that time.
Not at all. But when she got older and she wanted to like start wearing her hair different and start wanting to wear dresses more and heels and stuff like that, who am I to say?
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not, I mean, I understand what you are saying, like, as y'all, because y'all were young girls looking on and saying, damn, you know what I mean? But I guarantee you, y'all would have took that growth and grew with her.
I wonder if it's around the time that she had started to, what was the guy that she was married to?
I don't know.
You know the guy she's married to. He's part of the
He's an industry
Dr.
dude?
Dre. Yeah, he's an industry dude. You know who I'm talking about. I gotta look him up. But I wonder if it's around the time that they had started dating and she had married him. God, you know his name, but I can't think of his name.
She was married?
Yeah,
Like back then?
Yes!
I don't remember that.
Lyte was married.
I don't remember that.
Oh no, let me do some fact checking.
Yeah.
Let me do some fact checking.
Maybe she was just dating the motherfucker.
No, I thought she was married to him. This is a boy. He used to be like.
You don't have no facts.
Oh, all right. Let me.
You know Nishi like coming here with motherfucking. Yeah. They was married big time.
My face be wavy.
Oh, speaking of marriage, you heard Solange getting divorced?
No. Nikki. Yo, Nikki, come down real fast. I think Bart needs to have a conversation with you, Nick.
There's gonna be some change.
This guy.
Nah, but go ahead, what you were saying.
I did not know that. I'm gonna look that up.
But I don't, yeah, but either way.
Look that up. Hold on.
Like women, guys change. You know what I mean? It comes sometimes, like Sam, you can attest. You know what I mean? You get older, sometimes you're like, yo, I'm gonna get me a fucking hat, a dress hat, not a fitted. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get me a motherfucker. You know what I mean? It happens. And no record exec should be, you know what I mean? Oh, that's not good. Like, cause that shit, I remember, speaking when we were talking about LL Cool J, right? LL Cool J wanted to be on the record Self-Destruction. Matter of fact, it actually adds LL Cool J in him. He wanted to be on Self-Destruction. Self-Destruction.
Did he want to be on Self-Destruction?
Yeah, he was supposed to. It's KRS-One and stepped to him about being on Self-Destruction. But Russell Simmons wouldn't allow it. He said it wouldn't be good for your image to be on this kind of a record. You know what I mean? You want some like ladies shit or whatever like that. You know what I mean? And Russell Simmons stopped him because Kane wanted to be on it too. Remember, Kane was in the video.
I remember that.
Kane wanted to be on him, but Fly Ty and them stopped him from being on Self-Destruction record.
I remember
because
that.
of their image.
Yep.
That's why they call it Selling Your Soul.
Yeah, they wanted because they was talking about being on the image. But Kane was actually in the Self-Destruction video, and LL helped MC Lyte pen her verse for the Self-Destruction song. She had came in with a verse.
Okay.
And this is what KRS-One had said. MC Lyte came in with a verse for her Self-Destruction verse, you know what I mean, for the song, whatever like that. And it was like full of facts and black stuff or whatever like that.
Black
and like,
facts.
all that kind of stuff like that. And KRS-One was some shit like, the verse is dope, but we're making like a jam. We don't want to, you know what I mean, be like preachy, whatever like that. We still want people to be able to jam to this record.
Well, everybody had black facts in
Yeah,
their,
but no. But I don't know how,
Self-Destruction.
but we don't know how far gone hers was.
Okay.
You know, we don't know how far into it she went.
All right.
So her and LL, while they were in the studio, helped write the verse that she actually had on the actual record.
Okay.
Because LL still wanted to be involved with the record
With it
in some kind of
somehow.
how. You know what I mean? Whatever
Yeah.
that. But executive, I just said all that to say executives always step in, and not necessarily for the betterment of your whole career.
Well, they have to. I mean, that's their investment. They're fronting the money, so you know what I mean. You gotta kind of like.
That's why they call it artist development. Cause they develop you into the product that they are.
That they want you to, the one to market and everything like that.
That's why I'm big for staying independent. You know, stay true to yourself, because when you get signed like that, sometimes you can't be yourself. You got to pick up that fake image and roll with it, and then you out of your element.
And I like if a woman, if any artist, and especially like these young girls coming out, if they want to express their sexuality and they want to do that, that's great. But if you got some dude executive in the background that's pushing it, that's corny.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's fucking corny, and I would never co-sign no shit.
It's
like
funny.
that,
I wonder if that's the thing to deal with Meg Thee Stallion, because I've heard her say like she's at her best when she's in like a pair of like sweatpants and Timbs. Like she loves to dress down. She doesn't like all that makeup, gaudy shit.
Like
so it's so funny. Yeah, I wonder if it, she be on
stage like with like them heels and bikinis and all that kind of stuff like that.
Like Chris said, artist development. Maybe that's how they pushing. Maybe that's how they pushing that.
That's developing. She's developed, all right.
Oh, God, yo. Can we do a hashtag Me Too? Can we do a hashtag Me Too?
Listen. We are not going to get Me Too'd up in here. I don't even know you. I got it on tape. That mud. Nah. But if you want to do it, great. If you don't want to do it, and there's some executive pushing you to do it, that's fuck shit. But like you said, if you're independent, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Right. If Lyte was independent, she could say, okay, I want to put lipstick on for this fucking video. And guess what? She put fucking lipstick on for the fucking video. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the long and the short of it.
I gotta think of this guy she was dating back then.
She must have been dating. I don't think she was married to them all.
I think she got married in like 2017, but she was hardcore dating this guy. You guys, as soon as I say his name, you're gonna know who he was.
Because later on in life, I mean, she became like, she wasn't dressed like, you know what I mean?
But that was way later. That was after the records. After the records, you know what I mean? After the records and everything like that. You know what I mean? But shout out to MC Lyte, one of our favorite MCs, not just female MCs, one of our favorite MCs, period. Yeah.
In the game, you know what I mean? J. Cole was at a concert.
I'm sorry. Can we go there yet? No? All right.
Hype Williams. Hype Williams. Cool. J. Cole was at a concert and he alluded to his next album, The Fall Off, will drop next year. The music came to a close. A promotional video set up the campaign appeared in the giant screen behind Cole saying, promoting Vote J. Cole 2020. Are you looking forward to a new J. Cole album?
I am looking forward to
What was the last album? The King of Diamonds?
And then he was on. Didn't he just do like Dream? He just did Dreamville with the you know,
his
so he was on there.
Was King of Diamonds. I remember I was listening to that when I was doing that extra work for Creed 2.
Okay.
And they was like playing a lot of that world. Like I was in Creed 2, y'all. If you look real.
Ain't nobody looking for you. Ain't no check. Don't do it. Don't slow motion it. It's nothing.
I don't even.
There's nothing to see here.
I don't even own it on DVD. And I watched it in the theaters.
That's a good thing.
I watched it in the theaters and you will only see me if you're looking.
And I've seen some locals that knew that was in that movie too.
You will only see me if you know where I'm sitting and are actually stopping.
They had no spotlight. They had none of the spot, none of the lights on you. It was good. You was just
and I was out there and I was trying to get noticed. I was like, look. I'm in the movie. Check me out. Mom, I made it.
Mama, I made it? No.
But it did not work. You know what I mean? I was in it. I got paid, though.
Well, that's all that matters.
I ain't no credit.
You don't get a credit. You don't get credit as an extra.
Extras don't get credit.
You don't get credit
Not
as
even
extra.
if you SAG. You still don't get credit. You got to have a speaking part. You know what I mean? In order to get credit or whatever like that. You know what I mean? I'll get there one day. You know what I mean? I'll get there.
You trying to get there? But anyway.
Anywho.
I am checking for this album like I was checking for that Off-White at IKEA yesterday. What? Staying in line. Yes.
IKEA?
Yes.
What you was doing in IKEA?
Virgil Abloh. He had a
cheap Swiss shit.
No, he is a very, very African American, well-known designer, and he had a line that dropped at IKEA yesterday. So
Is it cheap? You got to put it together?
No, it's not cheap. It was like bags. It was like they had some like artwork. They had some rugs. It's just couple decorative. No, it wasn't furniture.
Like decorative.
It was decorative.
That decorative shit is kind of dope.
It was.
You know what I mean? But the furniture, that shit is like for college kids. I can't fuck with it.
No, you can't.
I do too much.
Certain things. If it's temporary, you can use some IKEA.
I don't fuck with it. I can't fuck with it. I got like bookshelves from IKEA. That's about it.
Yeah, that's it. You can't get no grown ass family of six needs to be sitting on IKEA furniture. I'm not judging.
Nah.
We gotta do what we gotta do sometimes.
But it's just I don't like putting that shit together.
Right.
You fucking anyway. We talking about fucking IKEA.
I know.
Thank you, Miss Smith.
I digress.
Sponsorship.
Sorry.
Sponsorship from IKEA.
I know.
You know what I mean? Chrissy Mack, we waiting for you. You ready for a new J. Cole album?
You know what?
Come
I
on.
didn't really follow his career, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when he first came out, and I was like, all right, he cool, but I didn't really follow his career.
He's changed.
What do you mean?
Meaning that he's changed. He don't even look the same.
Oh, you mean physically?
No, he's changed as far as his content also. Like this, this. I remember like other songs, other records that I remember the Johnny had with Missy. Like he was like into the chicks real heavy.
So, okay, yeah.
And
in recent years, he's gone a little bit more conscious.
Yeah, he's more conscious. He's got a wife and he's got a kid now and everything like that. So he's changed.
He's growing up.
Yeah, well, like, that's change is growth.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But he's changed. So I remember when he first came out with his other shit, his earlier stuff, and that's probably when you probably wasn't even fucking checking for him or whatever like that. You know what I mean? It was probably some shit like that. But the newer stuff, you probably be a lot more into his newer stuff as opposed to his older stuff or whatever like that. I mean, he's dope.
He is amazing.
I mean,
he's an amazing
lyricist.
Huh?
I remember some people were complaining about his verse, but I listened to it. I was like, I don't really.
And that's the people that was probably complaining probably didn't like the old J. Cole was. He was like he was trying to be almost like a little Jay-Z. You know what I mean?
I can see you saying that.
Because I mean he's on Rock Nation. You know what I mean? Remember the joint he had Can't Get Enough with Trey Songz?
I do remember
that. Yeah, that kind of shit. You know what I mean? It was that type. He was on that type of vibe. No disrespect. I like Can't Get Enough.
Yeah,
I like that song too.
Yeah, I like Can't Get Enough, but it's not the same J. Cole that we get now. Now, I mean, he ain't talk good. I mean, he got a girl now. You can't be. I mean, you can. Niggas do that all the time. They talk about chicks,
right?
And they got a girl at home, whatever, like that, and everything like that.
Right.
But I'm looking forward to a J. Cole album. You know, what I mean, King of Diamonds was dope, and I'm expecting more dope shit from him. What was the joint, Sam? What was the joint we didn't fuck with from J. Cole? The Trash album.
That must have been years ago.
Nah, it wasn't no years ago. Wasn't no years ago when Joe he was talking about folding clothes with his girl.
You hate those type of tracks. You came at Wale a couple weeks ago. He keeps singing about a bunch of women. You hate those type of tracks.
Listen, I love.
This is real life. These men are in it.
I know, but I don't want to hear about you. I don't want to hear about you folding clothes with your girl.
Do you fold clothes?
No, I don't fold clothes.
All right, you know what?
I don't fold clothes.
Well, then maybe you trying to get these. Maybe you trying to get these men a little bit more domestic, huh?
Listen,
a little more domesticated.
I love my family. I love everything. I've folded clothes before, and believe you, it's an overrated experience.
I love folding clothes.
Before I
in my former life,
before I got this whole situation that I got going on right now, and I was living by myself for like the before Malachi was born.
Yeah,
I was about a year or two before it was born, I was taking my clothes to the like wash and fold. And they was washing them and folding them, and I just come in and put them in the drawers.
I've never done anything.
You never done anything like that?
I have never.
I was my life for about 2
Are you kidding me?
Listen, that is
that must be a man's life.
That's
a woman.
The shit.
I don't know any women who would ever do anything like that.
I did it before.
You did it? Oh, not all the time.
Not all the time. I did it once. I did it once.
Damn.
I had way too much. Look, man, that's back when I was in the street, so I ain't have time for that domestic stuff, man.
Yeah, there you go.
That work. You know what I mean? So I
right.
had my stuff, I had his stuff, you know what I mean? We had a whole pile of stuff that needed to get done, and I ain't had time for that. Plus, I worked a regular job on top of that. So, and then the laundromat we went to right there on Gerard, like, they did the fold. So I did it one time, but I didn't like the way she folded my stuff, so I didn't do it again.
Now, here's the thing. I wouldn't have done it years ago. However, being an active full-time mom, full-time job now, knowing that these services are out there and that I can kind of afford them, I go ahead. I do shop. I do delivery. My groceries delivery now online. You know what I mean?
It's the same difference.
I might look into that.
It's like if you have a housekeeper.
It Exactly.
You know
So
what I mean?
I'm not knocking it now, but I'm talking about back then.
Listen,
I wasn't doing
I
that.
was all about that.
But J. Cole was folding.
Yeah, he got a whole record about this
And
shit.
that's good.
This is on For Your Eyes Only album, which was universally panned as trash. Nobody fucked with this album.
I don't even know what I'm listening to right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And she's a J. Cole fan.
I don't even know
This
what I'm
was
listening to.
trash. It was a whole album dedicated to his girl. I think he like fucked up. You know how guys do. They fuck up and then they
Do I know how guys do?
and then they gotta do a whole album for you.
That's another podcast.
We gotta do a whole fucking album for you and shit like that. It was that type of vibe. It was that vibe. But yeah, I'm looking forward. I just hope it's a great album, and I'm looking forward to J. Cole or whatever like that. And I don't fold clothes, and I
think
do
you
the
have
drop
nothing
and
to
fold.
worry about. I think he will be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, I'm just
if
sure
he
I will.
continues to grow and give us what he's been giving us in recent years, I think we'll be good.
Listen, if I'm as satisfied with J. Cole as I was with those little Asian guys that were folding up my clothes and washing them, listen, them motherfuckers, they fold your underwear.
Yeah, I don't know if I want that though.
I mean, and listen, sometimes when I used to get the clothes, they still be hot from the dryer. Oh man, they make you want to just go home and just put something
Put all
on.
your underwear on, right? Just put all your underwear on. Is that what that makes you want to do?
Woo! You be like, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, no.
That was the shit. I love that life. I will go up, I will wake up, before I even went to work in the morning, I would drop my clothes off.
Yeah.
And when I got off at work, it was already done and ready. You know what I mean?
That's that single.
Yeah,
That bachelor life, huh?
Yeah. I was
Throw it
definitely
on your
living
shoulder
that.
and drop it off, right?
Yeah, I don't. Well, now shit is going on down
That's
here.
right.
You know what I mean?
That's
I still
right.
get taken care of. I just got a break. You see all the fucking leaves outside?
I see that.
Yeah. That's the flip side. You ain't folding
Homeowner
clothes.
shit,
Yeah, you
exactly.
ain't folding clothes, but you got fucking 18 bags of leaves outside. But whatever. That's another podcast. We'll be right back. More Rap Delites, more Chrissy Mack, more Miss Smith, more me, more bats.
More bats.
You know what I
More
mean?
mouth. Almighty.
Here we
in
go.
the mouth.
What?
I don't know.
Y'all still live?
What's up? It's Miss Smith, and you're watching Rap Delight. Chicka, chicka, chicka. I check one. I check two. Hey guys.
Let's get a little move.
1, 2.
Shout out
Check me out right here.
to my brother, Puff Daddy,
Don't shine forever.
P. Diddy, Sean Combs, who has turned 50 years old. This is like monumental, because I remember this motherfucker when he was a buck, and now he's like this super
Sure you do right.
millionaire, mogul, single father.
He's still dancing on the videos though.
Single father and everything like that. He has his kids and everything, and all his sons. I put a picture up of him and his sons and everything like that. Like, I couldn't have like a bunch of sons like that. I'd be a mess if I had a whole situation like that. Like grown ass sons and you out there, you're all rich.
Yeah.
I could not have that.
Blow back.
It would be a fucking slaughter out here. You know what I mean? But he, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs has turned 50 years old. We want to give a birthday shout outs to P. Diddy, everybody.
Yeah, shout out to P. Diddy, Puff Daddy. What was his other names?
Love, all
Brother
the fucking
Love.
name and everything like that. You know what I mean? Everything like that. That's real weird him turning 50 though. To me,
Remember when he was doing the celebrity basketball games at the Civic Center?
back in the day.
Yes.
I remember he was dancing in the Father MC videos.
Oh, remember that?
You know what I mean?
That was my shit. That was him.
Yeah, he was back there dancing in the Father MC videos and stuff
Remember
like
that
that.
joint Mary J. Blige was singing on?
Yeah. If
Mm-hmm.
you do for me, I will do
Yep,
for
he was right there.
you.
Yes, he was.
He was dancing his ass off. Well, he was a part of a dance crew back in the day. Right?
Yeah, well, he was a dancer before he became anything.
He's still a fucking dancer.
He
I
is.
follow. That's
why I like to follow him on
Diddy
his
is one
page.
of the few people that I follow on like Twitter and Instagram, like few celebrities that I follow on Twitter.
Yeah.
Because he's entertaining.
Yeah,
he's
he
an
is.
entertainer. He's funny. Like it's.
He's
Everything is going on. Even the bullshit, even the blowback and all that, like the whole Lori Harvey thing and all that kind of shit like that. It's all just a fucking game now.
It is. I feel like he's the one, not one, but he's one amongst the ones who've kind of stayed true to himself. Like from the time you've known, this is my shit. Sorry. This that joint when you be like. But I feel like he's the one, like one of those artists that have stayed true from the time his inception all the way up. Like he hasn't turned into somebody else. Like I feel like Dr. Dre. You know what I mean? He was somebody totally different when he was with NWA, but now he's like this kind of multi. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Diddy has always remained
He's always
same
been the same party dude, hang out. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And you gotta respect that.
Yeah.
Chrissy Mack.
I think like it's Diddy. I mean,
Chrissy Mack. Diddy turned 50. You care? You don't care? You got to take up Ty Ski's mantle right now.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to TSK1.
we miss you.
But no, I mean, just like, what I mean by like him turning 50 and it being like us, we all grew up with him. Not even if you didn't like his music, even if you didn't fuck with his music, but we all grew up with that whole situation that was going on with Bad Boy and Uptown, and we watched this dude, and now him turning 50 is almost like us turning fucking. Almost like us turning 50.
Almost like you turning 50.
You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, are people that when you start watching artists that you grew up with, now you got sons.
Yeah.
I got a grown daughter. He has grown kids or whatever like that. It's like you grew up together. You know
it's different for me, though. It's different for me because when they get older, it's fine. When they die, that shit is like, oh. That's the part that hurts me more because it's like, I'm about to die.
Yeah. We all.
Damn, I'm about to die. I'm like 2 years younger than him. No.
Remember this John Shake a Tail Feather that was on the Bad Boy 2 soundtrack? Oh, you see did you see
not one of my favorite. I was not feeling this joint right
Did you see the picture with Wesley?
Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Epic.
Well, they're filming Bad Boy 3. And Eddie Murphy is filming Coming to America 2.
Are they on the same lot?
And they're all at the Tyler Perry Sound
Studio. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Yo, Tyler, shout out to Tyler Perry.
Yeah, I mean,
Tyler Perry
they're all there
doing it. I'm telling you, any
shit,
black filmmakers, anybody, forget moving to LA. Y'all better get down to that damn Tyler Perry, Atlanta. For real. That's where magic is happening.
I actually contemplated on that whole Atlanta situation. You know what I mean? But I'm too much of a stud. I get too many because the women down there, they just throw themselves at you in Atlanta.
Well, that's because it's only like 9 out of 10 of them gentlemen down there are on the homosexual playing field. So
as Fred Sanford used to say,
pretty. When I was down there this weekend, every man I came in contact with was a gay man.
Was a gay man?
Yeah, it was a gay man.
You ain't get no whistles, no like, hey, brown skin.
I'm talking about anywhere I went. As soon as they opened their mouth, it was like, damn.
Hey, brown skin.
All right, okay.
Hey, brown skin. Nothing?
No, it was nothing.
Yeah, it's a fucking oasis down there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but they filmed it down there. But yeah, that was just. But yeah, Diddy. Shout out to Diddy.
Shout out to Diddy.
Happy
50
birthday. Years old. Happy birthday and everything like
we
that.
We gotta follow this. I gotta see because you know he gonna.
Oh, you know.
I can't imagine the turn up.
You know
I can't imagine the party that he's about to have at 50 years old.
No, he's having a party right now.
I can't.
We just ain't see the
I'm
record.
surprised this shit. Oh, when was his birthday exactly?
His birthday is the 4th. What is this? The 2nd?
So his birthday's coming. So
but
all in November.
But this is weekend.
All in November.
It's the weekend.
Okay.
Like his birthday is like Monday. His birthday is Monday. So you know it's all this weekend. It's popping. You know what I mean? Because that's what I would do. You know what I mean? His whole fucking.
50 now.
He's 50.
Nah. He ain't slowing down, bro. Like, that nigga's still popping, dog.
50 Shades of Diddy. What he's gonna do? What's his thing?
That motherfucker is still popping, man. Listen, and then he got this insurgence from his sons pumping into him. You know what I mean? And then what's the one that looks just like him? Christian.
Oh, doesn't he look just like him?
It's like fucking deja vu.
I mean, and he even moves like him too. Have you seen him like dance like Diddy? Oh.
I'm so scared.
No, I don't follow.
You follow Christian?
No, I don't follow.
Yeah, you do. It's so scary. Like I'm so scared that Malachi is gonna be like that.
Like what?
Like to be like a clone.
Of you?
Yeah.
Oh, I already see it.
Like a clone.
I already see it.
Like it's so like.
I'm
like,
already gonna get the dirty backpack, right?
Am I gonna be able to
a little
deal?
dirty backpack?
Am I gonna be able to deal? Fuck you. Am I gonna be able to deal with that? You know what I mean?
You will
like
be.
him swagger jacking.
You will be.
Because that's what they do. They swagger jack. You know
You
when they
will
say, "Look
be.
at pops," and then they like.
Because it'll make you proud. If you felt like you lived a good life and you were a thorough young boy and turned into a thorough man, you will be very proud that he follows in your footsteps.
Yeah, maybe.
Just a
You know
little
what I mean?
bit.
Listen, if you're
Just a little
watching,
bit.
I know you're gonna be watching these videos later on in life and looking like, "Hey, my pop, listen, don't just leave my clothes alone." You know what I mean? Just leave my fucking clothes alone. My shirt,
Malachi, we housing
my
all
leather,
of it.
all my leather jackets. Leave that shit alone. Don't touch
You got
none
some
of my
Pele
leather.
Pele's up there?
I got some good shit. I got
You got an 8-ball?
Yeah, I bought like I ain't got no 8-balls. Like,
'Cause I'm about to do a Halloween
8-balls.
costume
Nah,
over here.
I don't got like I
I
bought.
shopped at Boyd's and shit.
Nah.
This
I
guy.
never shopped at Boyd's. I shot at Saks Fifth though. I shot at Saks Fifth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Saks Fifth. I remember when fucking
Off Saks or Saks?
no Saks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember when
One of them Verizon checks are going.
I remember when we was balling. The money was fucking flowing. I went in fucking Saks. I bought 2 leather polo jackets.
What?
2 of them. Them bitches is like $7.50 a piece. I was like,
Young and dumb. Young and dumb.
At one time.
Young at one time.
One time.
One time.
Another one. They was like, yo, you just want the black one? I said, no, another one.
They didn't bring out the Cristal. They ain't start pouring you
No, they don't do that at Saks.
They
They
do-
do that at Boyd's. They do
do that at
champagne,
Boyd's. Okay.
champagne at Boyd's.
Okay.
I actually got drunk in Boyd's one time and bought a pair of shoes.
Shit.
I mean,
That's all I gotta do is go try some shit on and get drunk and get my free
nah, they won't give it to you.
Pre-game. What you gotta do?
They'll let you drink though.
That's
No,
what-
they let
that's
you.
what
Oh,
I'm
you talking about the
I'm
shoes?
talking
and
about
stuff.
drinking.
Oh, they'll let you drink.
Okay,
They'll
all
definitely
right.
let you drink. They got champagne. They got
That's what my
wine,
2020 about to look
everything
like.
like that.
I'm not on that level yet. So my 2020 about to look
they'll
like.
definitely let you. But yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, just don't touch my shit, Malachi. I ain't forget, you know what I mean? But shout out to Diddy, shout out to 50 and everything like that. We're going to get into the artist of the week. The artist of the week is obviously whose album, new album just dropped. Chrissy Mack is repping the shirt right there. The artist of the week is Gang Starr. Gang Starr is a hip hop duo.
It's only fitting.
Originating in Boston, consisting of MC Guru and DJ producer, DJ Premier. Some of their top hits were Mass Appeal, Take It Personal, Above the Clouds. Gang Starr was at its height from 1989 to 2003 and considered by most one of the best MC producer DJ duos in hip hop history.
I give them that, definitely.
Miss Smith, Gang Starr. Also, they one of the first to be recognized to pioneer in like rap and jazz with the Jazzmatazz stuff that Guru did. Miss Smith, did you fuck with Gang Starr?
Did I fuck with Gang Starr?
What was one of your favorite Gang Starr joints?
You just named them all. Mass Appeal.
Mass Appeal.
What was the joint they did on the? It was. I feel like the video. I can't remember. It was on the beach. I linked songs to
DeWick.
DeWick. That was yeah.
DeWick was a party
So
record.
that was my joint.
Like,
I was
DeWick was
partying back then. When did it come out? Early 90s. That was around that time.
DeWick was when fucking Greg Nice and
Yeah. So that would get me hyped. But no, Gang Starr, I feel like this is my joint.
Yeah, let's just ride. Listen, I remember motherfuckers was on the internet and they was talking shit about Greg Nice. About how he wasn't that great of a lyricist and all that. Cause in this like bars era.
Who would say that?
You know how the motherfuckers be.
Yeah. You gotta. There's a group on Facebook called Underground Hip Hop Only.
Okay.
Shout out to Jay Bennett though. He's a moderator.
Admin on there or
he's
moderator?
An admin moderator.
Alright.
But yeah, there's some characters in there that do things for attention. So it's
Yeah.
like the most ridiculous to get a reaction.
So
out
some
of
shit I don't
people
want to
like
follow because I'm gonna get mad. I don't want to
Yeah.
follow it. Don't want to follow
But yeah, they'll
that.
talk to you. But like I can't remember. I can't even conceive this song without Greg Nice on here.
Yeah.
Like Greg Nice like sparked it all off. But this is a dope song and it was all a dope album, hard to earn.
Yeah.
Miss Smith, continue.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. I feel like Gang Starr though, even though they were flying, they were dope. I feel like they weren't as acclaimed as other artists of their time. I feel like they were still. They weren't as mainstream. They were still kind of underground. You know what I mean? Even though they were, you understand what I'm saying?
They didn't have that like quote unquote pop.
But
hit.
they were so dope.
But
like,
they
yeah.
in as far as hip hop is concerned, they were they were like a gold standard for me.
Right.
Like the production and the lyrics and everything that Guru was doing with the Jasmine Taz stuff, they were like gold standard for me as far as hip hop is concerned.
Yeah.
Like everything that was like the bar, them, Tribe, that was like a bar for me. And then you either fell above it or fell below it. You know what I mean? And they like, but yeah, I mean, Chrissy Mack, Gang Starr, what's up?
Gang Starr is the epitome of hip hop. Man, listen. Guru, that first album.
No more Mr. Nice Guy album.
Manifest is still one of my favorite songs ever to this day. He was the first one to drop the 120 in the lyrics in hip hop.
Manifest was one of them Johns. When I used to watch Crush Raps back in the day, and they used to always play this video.
Yeah.
And prior to this song, you didn't really hear people scratching in other artists' shit. Like they scratched in other artists' stuff, but they didn't scratch in like current artists.
Right.
People, their peers. Like they were scratching in there, like Big Daddy King was like a peer of Guru and Premier and stuff like that. But they were scratching in like their shit or whatever like that. I thought that was just so fucking dope or whatever like that. But continue on, Christina.
Yeah, and like this song, they dropped the knowledge, but it was still in the era where you could dance and you could still dance to the song.
Cause they were dancing in the video.
Yeah, and man, there is so many Gang Starr songs. Who's Gonna Take the Weight is another one of my favorites.
What was your favorite Gang Starr album?
Oh man.
Come on, say it.
I gotta pick one. I got so many songs though.
But what did you have a favorite Gang Starr album? Can I tell you mine?
I don't know if I got a favorite one. I gotta see what's on each one, man. It's just so many. Who's Gonna Take the Weight is my shit.
I remember when Daily Operation came out, Dominique's mom, she was like trying to find me like, what do you want for Christmas? I want to buy you a Christmas gift. I was like, get me Daily Operation on CD. This was like when CDs first came out.
Right.
Then I was like, yo, get me Daily Operation by Gang Starr. I need that. You know what I mean? She got it for me. That was like one of the
Sound
only,
market.
That's one of the only things she ever got me.
Shout
She did get me that. Aside from my daughter.
I feel like I kind of disagree with you about the mainstream thing because they had a lot of records on the radio. They had a lot of videos on TV, especially when Daily Operation dropped. A lot of them songs was played on the radio.
Yeah.
A lot of radio hits, and then like Dwick really took the kind of
DeWick was probably one of their biggest
right.
You know what I mean? Like
I like the other song, you know, like Above the Clouds. You know, I like the hip hop head stuff.
Yeah. That was my favorite album. Like I love Daily Operation. The Daily Operation was the first album of theirs that I owned. Then
That was the first one you owned?
That was the first one I actually owned. Like the rest of them, I was here. Like we used to go over my man B9.
That one Hard to Earn?
Yeah, I had Hard to Earn. Everything subsequently after that I had. But we used to just go over my man B9 house and just listen to the records in his basement. So we didn't have to have him. He would just play them and we sit around there and we drink 40s, you know what I mean? Clean off my backpack, you know what I mean? And just sit around.
The dirty backpackers.
But my favorite,
they had a trap.
My favorite album of theirs is Hard to Earn. Cause I used to play that shit so fucking much.
What was the track on? I can't remember.
DeWick was on Hard to Earn.
Hard to Earn. Okay, because that's the only one that sounds like.
Mass Appeal was on Hard to Earn. That
was my shit.
One of my favorite joints on here is a joint called Suckers Need Bodyguards. And basically talking about like MCs out there in the streets or whatever like that, but they got motherfuckers, you know what I mean? But they got like bodyguards. Like we don't need bodyguards. We got our crew and we roll the fuck out. You know what I mean? So Suckers Need Bodyguards was like my favorite joint on Hard to Earn, which is like one of my favorite Gang Starr albums, you know what I mean? But like in Premier, like and they were so dope because you had Gang Starr and they would do their thing. Then you would have Premier doing his production for other motherfuckers, you know what I mean? J. Rue, people that were in the Gang Starr Foundation, then like other people like Biggie or Nas and everything like that. And then you had Guru who would step off and then do the Jasmine Taz stuff. You know what I mean? Did you have any of the Jasmine Taz? I didn't have any. I think they might have had 3, but I know I had 2 for sure. And I know he had to join. What was the joint he had? I think it was the one with India Davenport. When You're There, and then he had Lounging, Watch What You're Saying. He had a lot of dope joints on them fucking jazz. Like I actually like bought them because I was just.
I can't think. So I never had them. So a neighbor of mine used to have all the raps, and I would have like all the R&B shit. So we would just kind of like go back and forth and kind of play it. Yeah, we would just kind of cross share.
Yeah, he had Donald Byrd on here, Brentford Marcellus, Ronnie Jordan, Lonnie Liston Smith, Roy Ayers. You know what I mean? Like these are all the motherfuckers. Like, I remember I saw Roy Ayers at Warm Daddies. I got pictures with him.
You are grown. That's my dad. Was one of my favorites right there. Yeah, Nia Davenport.
Yeah, Nia Davenport. Roy. I love Roy Ayers, but Jasmine. So I love the fact that they could do their own thing and still come back collectively and do the Gang Starr thing. And then you had the Gang Starr Foundation with Melchizedek Nutcracker, Little Dap, Big Suge, Bahamadia was down with the Gang Starr Foundation for a while there and everything that representing Philadelphia. Shout out to Bahamadia. Just Gang Starr was just like, this was classic hip hop. Like this is like I said, a gold standard. Like this is what it was, and it has everything to do with Guru and his honest lyrics, and Premier with his just grimy street fucking music. You know what I mean?
Right.
Gang Starr. You know what I mean? Anything else to say?
No, I think you covered it.
I know Chrissy Mack got more to say. Come on, spill it. Say it. Say the damn thing.
I hope there's more. I hope in them stack of verses he was able to acquire. I hope there's some more and we can get.
So you think you want to get another album out of like Guru and Premier?
If they can make it work. If they can make it work.
We're talking about. Gang Starr. We always do an artist of the week, but this was the obvious artist of the week because they got a new album out and Guru has passed away and. I always want to be able to give these artists their flowers.
They're just dudes.
You know what I mean?
How many tracks are on the new one? On the new album?
On the new album, I think it's like, I want to say like 16.
Yeah, I think it's 16.
Yeah, I would say in all his years, there has to be his catalog is a little bit more extensive. That shit that we don't know, I'm sure is way more extensive.
Yeah, 16.
Now, I don't know if Premier has his hands on it, but
yeah.
But it's gotta be relevant too. I mean, like if you listen to like all the Gang Starr albums, I mean, a lot of stuff is he talking about personal shit in his raps, like personal beefs he was having with people, the current state of the music industry, as on this new album. It's just he was so versatile, dropping knowledge in some of it, then with the jazz stuff, like he could just do so much.
Yeah,
but we don't know, what them verses contain, the type of content in there, and if it would even be relevant to put out there.
Right. And another dope thing about Gang Starr and Guru in particular, Guru was one of those MCs, like he was one of those dudes that, quote unquote, like he could cross over to like the old heads. You know what I mean? He wasn't too like young Bucky. You know what I mean? And too like he would like the jazz.
Well, that's because he got. Listen, you listen to the brand new heavies right now. Like you know what I mean? Like it was more.
And that was. I loved about it because he was able to bridge that gap and be able to like talk to people like my uncles and stuff like that. And he is slick ass old head. You know what I mean? He was like that slick ass old head uncle that would come around and got some fly ass shit to pass off to you. You know what I mean? And I thought that was so dope. But he could still get down there in the mud with the fucking young boys and get busy with the real shit, you know what I mean? So I just want to give a shout out to DJ Premier. Rest in peace and a shout out to Guru and the Guru's family and this new Gang Starr album. If you haven't got a chance to check it out, make sure you check it out. If you haven't got a chance to check out the entire catalog for Gang Starr, I suggest you check this joint out. Hard to Earn, No More Mr. Nice Guy, Step in the Arena, all of the shit.
I'm about to go play all this shit tonight.
You want to be in your bag?
I'm in my bag tonight. This joint bag. I'm about to put some brand new heavies on too. You might as well just.
Yeah, I fuck with that too.
Sam, you alright?
I fuck with that too. Sam, alright. You alright? You think you gonna fall out like
tears falling down his eyes over there?
Long fucking day.
Pull the chair up.
We're about to end this podcast real quick before Sam falls the fuck out. But Yeah. So we just want to give a shout out to everybody that's into this new Gang Starr album. Shout out to Gang Starr and everything like that. We're gonna end the podcast. I want to give a shout out to my sister Miss Smith.
What's up? Peace.
Shout out to my sister.
What I do?
She don't
watch yourself.
She don't do much.
You better watch your mouth.
What Max say? I don't do much. I don't do much. Shout out to my sister Miss Smith.
Yay.
Shout out to Chrissy Mack. Shout out to myself. I want to give a shout out to everybody watching on YouTube, everybody watching on Facebook, everybody listening on SoundCloud, everybody's watching it for the first time, everybody watching this for the second time, everybody's about to say, yo, fuck them, I ain't never watching again. Shout out to you two.
Shout out to you. Because without you, there would be no us.
Shout out to people that dislike. We got a couple.
Oh, we love the dislike.
We got a couple little thumbs down.
We love the dislike.
Don't comment.
Yeah. We got a couple thumbs down on YouTube. Shout out to you two. You know what I mean? Everything like that.
Shout out to the
underground haters we talk about.
Live.
Yeah.
Shout out on my IG page.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that's checking out Chrissy and Miss Smith live on Instagram and everything like that. Shout out to everybody that follows me on Instagram. I know I'm not active, but I'm too busy on Facebook and YouTube. Like Chrissy.
Get on Facebook with your young
No.
yo.
But it's still a platform.
It's a platform.
On Facebook.
Huh?
Like, I got a bunch of friends. I get
You do. You get your grandma, your grandpa. It's only people that's on Facebook.
No.
Your baby on Facebook.
I'm only on Facebook. I'm only on
Instagram is
Facebook
where I
for
get
the groups.
views.
Okay.
Like I'm on there for the groups, like the hip hop groups and stuff like that, to get the
Okay.
name out for the show, whatever like that. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody that's watching on all of those groups and everything like that. But you, Ski, and Chrissy got Instagram locked down.
We start pushing it. I start
You
pushing
know
it
what I mean?
harder too. Yeah.
Y'all got Instagram locked down. I don't need to get on Instagram. Y'all got it the fuck locked down. You know what I mean? What I need to do is get fucking YouTube. YouTube is where I need to fucking really be spent. You know what? I'm trying to get into for real. YouTube and Twitter.
I'm not a Twitter person.
YouTube and Twitter.
I need to get into Twitter.
This
This is Twitter.
Twitter.
What is this Twitter?
Not Twitter ain't fall off. Man. The president tweets. You get your presidential updates from Twitter.
No, Twitter hasn't fallen off because a lot of the things I see on Instagram, like memes and shit, come from like a
fucking
Twitter feed. Yeah,
It
like
come
somebody's
from
Twitter
Like
handle.
Twitter is still fucking on and popping, and
Yeah.
it's disgusting.
It's disgusting. You on there live.
I know, but it's disgusting. Like it's like it don't have no
There's no filter,
like,
no bans?
filters, no filter. Like you can do like I've seen some shit
See,
on.
y'all on there for other stuff.
No.
I'm on
No,
there.
but
I'm on there
I've
for music.
No, but I've seen all kinds of stuff on there. I'm on there for music and too, but I've seen you see everything on there.
Is that freedom of speech?
Yeah, it's everything on Twitter. So you know, like some shit you might see on Instagram, but they might pull it off, or some stuff that might be on Facebook, they might pull it off. Instagram, I mean Twitter, I don't know. Like I don't know.
Twitter the only one that didn't ban our website.
Exactly. See what I mean? See what I mean?
But my account got hacked though. My old account, like I had everybody in the industry on my old Twitter.
that-
Somebody hacked my account and I can't get back.
And
my
that's what I
followers
mean.
back.
Like I'm saying, that's what I
Now
mean.
that
Like
I got
shit,
a new account,
shit,
I got like
shit that
I think, like,
Facebook
50
and Instagram
followers.
and shit. That them little bylaws that they have.
Yeah.
Twitter doesn't have those. You know what I mean? That's why
Yeah.
you able. That's why I'm saying I want to invest more into the whole Twitter thing.
Twitter's good for links. Facebook's good for text statuses, and IG is better for videos.
Yeah.
Videos
yeah.
and pics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That's how the algorithms work.
so everybody that's watching, make sure y'all check us all out on our respective social medias.
All of our respective platforms.
We're gonna catch y'all next week. Miss Smith, Chrissy Mack, Bats, peace.
Peace out. What's up, cousin?
Rap Delites. Rap Delites. Rap Delites.